What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets. And as y'all can see, we done locked in with Gerald and Lamar. My girl finally made it in town. We found a little spot. We finna go check that out right now. And the reason why we locked in with Gerald and Lamar, because you know my boy Gerald is plugged in with Martin Madrazo. So we're gonna be pulling up on Martin today. My boy Gerald gonna be buying some bricks. He just want us to go with him for protection and stuff like that. And he said he gonna throw me a brick. And we got in touch with my boy Rob. Y'all remember Rob was one of our dealers in season 3. So we're gonna be giving that brick that Gerald give us to that boy Rob. And we're gonna let him do his little thing. So hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know them links in the description. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. So yeah, guys, it's time to move up out of underneath crib. She already tripping on my girl. My girl stayed there last night. So I jumped up. We were like, we got to find us a spot today. You know what I'm saying? Immediately. So this little spot came available. It's a little 1-bedroom. But that's all we need for right now. A little 1-bedroom, it's just me and her. We ain't got no kids or nothing like that. So that spot, the spot we going to check out, should be decent for us. And we riding in my boy Gerald Lucid Air. This is a 2023 junk right here. I guess we can do a little inside view of this junk. Just a little inside view while we in traffic. I don't want to hold traffic up too long. These cars right here, electric cars. So we gotta go by boat to meet up with Madrazo. My boy Gerald got a boat already set up. Only thing we gotta do is just jump on there, go meet the plug, get these bricks. My boy Gerald putting up the bag for the bricks. I just told him to give me one brick, you know what I'm saying, for helping him out this episode. You know he gonna break bread with Lamar too. So y'all know we got Rob back in the game. We're gonna get that brick to Rob and let him go and flip that junk. We just want 80,000 for the brick. That's all we want. So we're gonna let him do his little thing, and then y'all know we back in business. I told y'all we were gonna wait till we got our own spot, and then we were gonna get back to the drug game. I ain't wanna bring no heat to underneath crib, and you know she get took out like my girl Sam got took out. So we finna be at our own spot. We finna go check this out right now. The spot look decent, in a decent area too. That's what I be looking at, the area where we're gonna be staying. We ain't in no trenches or nothing like this, but this spot ain't nothing major. You know, it ain't no 10-bedroom mansion or nothing like that, but this spot will do for right now. So let's go and pull up over here. The spot right here in this area. Y'all see people out here jogging. No gang violence going on over here. And this where, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna lay our head for now. Well, I think it's down this little alleyway right here. People out here enjoying their coffee. Couples out here walking and stuff. I ain't trying to hit nobody. And I think the spot, is it right here? I'm thinking this the spot right here. We're gonna check this junk out. Then we gotta go jump on that boat and go meet Madrazo. We don't wanna keep him waiting. But this the spot right here. I'm thinking we'll pay like 3 racks a month on this spot right here. It ain't nothing major. We got, you know, little space. We ain't got too much space in here, just a little space. And this the little living room area. We got that old school TV right there. We probably ain't gonna really be here too much, so I ain't even tripping on no TV or nothing like that. And this the bedroom. You know, like I said, nothing major. And I don't know what she doing there. This, I guess this the rent lady. Yeah, she over here counting up the rent money. I don't know what's up with it. Let me go and drop this bag. We're gonna drop 3K a month on this spot right here, guys. And we're gonna be done with it. We up out of underneath crib. That's what we were trying to do in the first place. Get on up out of there. Drop her that rent money and we off to go and pick up these bricks. We got a long little journey. My boy Madrazo got a little spot ducked off on the water. Like a little cave area or something like that. We're gonna go over here and get to it, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go pick up this work so we can start bringing that money in. Money's slow as hell right now. And we officially quit that internet technician job. We ain't doing that. Fuck that. We back to the trap. So my boy Gerald got a boat ducked off We gotta go get to that 3 miles away. 3 miles to the boat. Hopefully y'all enjoying y'all day too, gang. So that little spot, we got us a little crib right now. Feel good not to hear underneath mouth no more, you know what I'm saying? We'll give her a little bag once we get our money right, you know, to make sure she's straight over there. Cause I know underneath over there doing everything by herself. Single lady over there. And I know them bills, they ain't gonna never stop. Unless, you know what I'm saying, you still, even if you buy a house, bills is still not gonna stop, because you still gotta pay light bill, water bill. If you got internet, you still gotta pay that bill. So bills is never gonna stop. You always gonna have bills. Insurance on cars never stop, you know what I'm saying? It might get cheaper, but it's never gonna stop. So yeah, we gonna help underneath out. She helped us out, even though she be talking crazy sometimes. Y'all know that's just underneath. We shouldn't have got ourselves in the predicament that we was in, going back to prison, and then we have to come back to her spot. But we got our own spot now, so we ain't even worried about nothing. We ain't worried about nothing now. We good to go. And the trap game must go on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we got in contact with my boy Rob. You know, Rob stayed 10 toes down. Y'all know we lost Moody, man. We had another dealer, but I ain't got in contact with him yet. We get in contact with him, you know, we're gonna put him back in motion, because gang was solid too. We replaced Moody Man with him after Moody Man got killed. So we're gonna be trying to find him too, but we only done got in touch with Rob, and Rob said he down to get back in these streets. And y'all know we're gonna get Rob this brick that we about to go pick up, you know what I'm saying? Well, my boy Gerald picking up a couple bricks. He just gonna give us one. That's all we need right now, one brick. We're gonna sell it for 80K. And you know what I'm saying, we're gonna let that money start multiplying. Then, you know, once we get our money right, then we're gonna plug in with Madrazo. Basically, my boy Gerald just introducing us to that boy Madrazo. You know what I'm saying? We're going over there with him. He gonna introduce us. Then once we get that money right, y'all already know we're gonna start buying them bricks from him. But for right now, you know, we working with Gerald. We just put a little clique together, because it's better to have, you know, 3 or 4 different people. 3 minds is better than one. That's why we went on, clicked up with Gerald and Lamar. You know what I'm saying? We might need a little help out here in these streets. So we got the guys on the team. All right, so we got 1 mile before we reach this boat. Gang got the boat ducked off in a little spot. Then we got to travel a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, before we pull up on Madrazo. He say he got a little ducked off spot in a cave. That boy selling bricks from in a cave, you know what I'm saying? Nice little ducked off spot. You know, ducked out from the police and stuff like that. That's how we need to be discreet out here. I ain't trying to get caught up in nothing else. The boy trying to stay low key out here. You know, we're gonna move different this time. We're gonna move a little different, you know, a little bit more low and stuff like that. I'm gonna start off, you know what I'm saying, just giving the work to Rob, letting him do what he do, and then we'll collect that money. Then we might get out here and do a little something myself. I don't know. We might, you know, after the heat go down a little bit, because y'all know the police probably watching us. We just got out of prison, so you already know they watching you, boy. And we gotta stay discreet. All right, so we about to pull up to the spot, to the the location. I just don't want to keep Madrazo waiting. I know he been waiting a little while. We were supposed to, you know, go over there first before we pulled up to the crib, but I was like, we might well go drop this money on the crib first, and then we'll go pull up on Madrazo. I think my boy Gerald hit him up and let him know we were gonna be a little late. We had business to take care of. We had to go and get that spot, so I don't give a damn what Madrazo talking about. We had to go and get a roof over our head. All right, so we pulling up to the boat, guys. The boat should be down here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's sitting right there. We ain't got too far to go, but you know, it's a little travel, you know what I'm saying? We gotta travel a little bit. And we can leave the car right here. Hopefully don't nobody fuck with this car. We're gonna jump on this boat and we're gonna ride. I hate to get the drip fucked up getting on this boat, but fuck it. We getting some work, you know what I'm saying? We finna get some work in, so I ain't fucked up about that. I'm gonna let everybody get on the boat. We finna ride out. Where everybody at? Okay, there they go. They in the water. I ain't see them. Girl got all them buns getting up on her. Can my boy Lamar get on there? Alright. So we good to go. So this is the little boat my boy Gerald got. This boat lit, I ain't gonna lie. I like this. Boat busting. Alright, so let's go on and make our way over here. Gang got us going through a lot of shit to get to him. But if it take this to get them bricks, you know what I'm saying, we all for it. We're gonna do what it take. Keep that money coming in. It really ain't too far. He say the cave ducked. I think Gerald know exactly where it's at though. So once we get there, he'll, you know, guide us to how to get in there and stuff like that. It ain't too far, I don't guess. Hopefully it ain't. Madrazo, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all he took over the drug game. My boy Gerald was on top before we went to jail, but Madrazo rich though. Madrazo took over the drug trade. My boy Gerald, you know, he kind of like, I don't know, a middleman or something like that now, but he still, you know, fucking with the work, but he just ain't on top like he was before. And plus my boy Gerald, you know what I'm saying, he had too many ops. Ops were coming to fuck up the deals and stuff like that, so it's good. Hopefully Madrazo, you know what I'm saying, on his shit. Hopefully he doing a better job than Gerald was doing, because we'll be at a deal and the ops will pull up trying to rob us and shit. So hopefully Madrazo on this gang. Y'all know Madrazo got M's, so he probably got the military rocking with him, Merriweather or something like. What, them some dolphins or something? Or them some sharks? Damn. Well, it look like they trying to find something to eat out here. Alright, so we almost at our the location. We gotta get these bricks back, you know what I'm saying? Sort them out and stuff like that. Get my one brick and we good to go. Hit up my boy Rob. Alright, I think this what we pulling up to, guys. This the spot. My boy Gerald told me to turn right here. We just gotta make sure we're going in the right area. Is this spot or should I go around? Okay, I think this is it right here. So that boy Madrazo got the whole setup going over here. Got the little statue up there. Alright, do this open or what? I'm gonna slow it down. Okay, we got the fence that open right there. Oh, gang got a nice setup right here. No cap, a nice setup. And we got the little thing right here where we can park the boat. So I'm gonna pull this up in here. It's like it ain't gonna fit really. No, it ain't gonna fit, so we're gonna have to bag up. We might have to hit the water, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we might have to hit the water, but we're gonna park this right here, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit that water. Fuck it. We got stairs right there, so we should be good. Bring my ass up. Good I can swim, you know what I'm saying? If I couldn't swim, I wouldn't have done that. This water look deep as hell right here. We're gonna go and jump up right here. I think my boy Madrazo in this little spot right here. I see he got Merriweather in there with him. So we finna go in here, you know what I'm saying, chop it up a little bit. Hopefully Gerald never can get over here. Well, he's staying on the boat. Gerald, I need you, bro. I need you to, you know what I'm saying, introduce me to game. So everybody off the boat. We're gonna go in here, you know what I'm saying, see what Madrazo got for us. For Gerald. Gerald got a couple of them things. But he got a nice little setup over here. I ain't gonna lie. This nice little ducked out spot. Hopefully he don't mind me looking around or nothing. He got a gym in this joint. No, he getting to the bag. Got a kitchen in this joint. Damn, Madrazo doing it, man. The plug. Boy, bringing in M's. And he got it upstairs. We just going all through his shit. Okay. Nice little, got the TV outside. So gang got a nice little setup here, I ain't gonna lie. So let's get back to what we came here for. Pick up these bricks. All white bricks. Okay, you got some more shit back here. Well, this is where we came from. This way. So yeah, guys, we finna go on, pick up these bricks, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up with him, get to meet him, see what he on and shit like that. Then we'll be back once we back on the boat. Okay, so we got the bricks, everybody on the boat. We finna go on head back. Hold on, let me get right. Big ass rock in the way right there. Hopefully we can get up out of here. We should be good though. Just hard backing up. All right, we're gonna make our way back to the car. We're gonna take this back to my spot. We're gonna sort this out and stuff like that. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, everybody get what they supposed to got out the deal. Once I get this boat turned around. Kinda hard to maneuver this joint. But we got the bricks on the back, you know what I'm saying? That's what we came for. Alright, get right, boat, get right. Boat kinda hard to turn. Alright, we good to go. These waves out here jumping too. So we gotta be careful. I don't wanna lose control and everybody fall off the boat. But we done made it back though, you know what I'm saying? But we on our way back. I ain't gonna say we done made it back, cause we ain't made it to the whip yet. But you know what I'm saying? We halfway there. And them damn dolphins or sharks, whatever that is, they out here today. So yeah, we're gonna try to get in contact with Rob. And we're gonna drop off this brick the gang. So we can start, making our money. It's getting dark out here too, so we gotta hurry up and get off this water. But we did what we came to do today. Gonna handle that little business with Madrazo. And we're gonna be doing a lot of business with Madrazo, you know what I'm saying? A lot of business. We're gonna make a lot of money together. We're gonna make him a lot of money. But for right now, we just gotta focus on trying to find my boy Rob. We got his number, we just gotta hit him up, you know what I'm saying? We done got in contact with him. I'm just saying, trying to find him right now. Ain't no telling what gang into. It's getting kind of late out here. I'll make sure I don't hit them rocks right there. My boy Gerald said this boat sitting right here. Anytime we need this junk, you know what I'm saying, we can come over and get it. Anytime we need to go over there and fuck with Madrazo. People out here, you know what I'm saying, camping and shit. So I guess we can park the boat up right here. Okay, so I got everything in the trunk. We finna go on and pull up to the spot. Sort this shit out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode though, gang. Let me go and let this trunk down. Go and let the trunk down. Can't have these bricks exposed. A closed trunk. Alright, we good to go. We can ride out now. Went on, got them bricks, you know what I'm saying? We good to go now. The trap is finna officially open. We back in business. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode though, gang. We gotta make it to the crib. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the police ain't lurking. How they be lurking out here. Or we gonna have to get on down. Y'all know these electric cars run a little bit, so we might can get away. We might can get away. So we pulled up on Madrazo. We finna start this empire back up. Get back on top, you know what I'm saying? Boy Franklin don't like the bottom. He belong at the top. So y'all already know we're gonna get to the top super fast. We didn't make no money in this episode, but I guarantee y'all we're gonna make some bread. So we're gonna hit up that boy Rob later on. And then tomorrow we're gonna pull up on him with this brick. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start getting it in. We're gonna start generating income through this little business. We got our own spot now. We ain't gotta hear nothing underneath talking about. We can just do our own little thing, you know what I'm saying? And mind our own business and run this bag up. That's all we trying to do right now. Get back on top. I like how the light is on the license plate. That's lit. But we headed back to the city. We got 2 miles. That ain't too far. And we can situate these bricks out. We only getting one. I don't know what kind of deal Gerald and Lamar got. They might have went in on these bricks. But what they got going on, you know what I'm saying, ain't got nothing to do with us. We just doing our own little thing. We already got it planned out what we gonna do with our brick. Our brick going to my boy Rob. We're gonna post him up somewhere. Decent little spot, you know, a little low key. Somewhere he out the way. Just so he won't be, you know, on the radar. Cause the police probably looking at him too. They probably looking at us to link back up anyway. So we gonna figure it out, guys. We might put Rob in a trap spot or something like that. Somewhere where he inside of a crib. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're gonna try to do it different this time. We ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, be out there like that. So I like how Madrazo got that little setup over there. He got it ducked off in a cave, you know, little low key shit. We fucks with that. So we're gonna be doing a lot more business with gang. Straight like that. I like how he got his shit set up. How he got his operation going over there. We trying to be like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a multi-million-dollar operation going on. But we starting with this little clique right here. Lamar, my boy Gerald. We gonna get it in. Y'all already know. We gonna get it in. We gonna make a lot of money together. We gotta just focus on, you know what I'm saying, one day at a time. We ain't gonna try to rush nothing. We gonna let the money come to us. We ain't gonna chase the money. We gonna let it chase us. Now go to police. We should be good. Speed limit 45. We wasn't doing over 45. But that could have, you know what I'm saying, turned into a police chase right there. So we gotta stay on point. All right, so we pulling back up to the spot. We made it in with them bricks. That was the plan, you know, make it in with them bricks. We finna break this shit down. Break it down. Okay, we got a little spot we can park the cars over here. Bag this up in here. Make sure damn, I hit the back, fuck. Alright, we good to go. So yeah, we gonna go and break this shit down. Tomorrow we're gonna hit up my boy Rob. And we're gonna take him that one brick we got out this deal. But hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang.